you should vaccinate your children. As a mother, you spend 9 months raising a child in your belly. Once they are born, you love them unconditionally. As a father, it may take seeing that precious face before you feel that exact feeling that the mother does. Now it's your mission in life to protect your pride and joy from everything in the world. Everything from the playground bullies to their first love and heartbreak, and all the way through college. Yes, even college. Now, why would you do anything that would prevent them from being healthy? Now that we're in college, we're in an age where we have nieces and nephews, or our friends are having children, or we may even have children. Did you know that by simply giving your child the recommended doses of vaccines, you can completely eradicate a disease? One disease that used to plague parents that they were terrified their children would get was smallpox. Now, you never hear anybody, oh, my child might have smallpox. According to vaccines.gov, if we continue vaccinating now and vaccinating completely, parents in the future may be able to trust that some diseases of today will no longer be around to harm our children in the future. As science and technology are developed and more methods are tested, it is shown the importance of immunizations and the encouragement of why you should vaccinate your children. Today I'm going to explain to you what can be prevented, the importance of vaccines, and why parents may choose not to. It may be hard to decide what is right or wrong for your child, but there are more consequences that are likely to happen if you completely skip vaccinations. The biggest and most important benefit is that vaccinations save lives. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, most childhood vaccines are 90 to 99% effective in preventing disease. One disease that is prevented is polio, which can leave you without the use of your body. It is a disease that affects your nervous system and slowly spreads. Another disease that you get vaccinations for and is easily preventable is the measles. One can experience severe ear infections, pneumonia, and even seizures that can cause you to have brain damage and may even lead to death. Also easily preventable through a simple shot is the mumps. Although slightly less serious, mumps can leave you with deafness, meningitis, which is an infection of the brain and the spinal cord covering, and in some cases leave your child sterile. According to statistics from vaccines.procon.org, 732,000 children were saved from death, and 322 million cases of illnesses were prevented thanks to the use of vaccines. As scientists are discovering just how easy it is to prevent children from experiencing these horrible illnesses, it is becoming more obvious why vaccinations are important and necessary. According to CDC.gov, most children begin receiving vaccines by the age of 2 in various visits. I have wrote out, these are a list of the many vaccines that you receive and the illnesses you're preventing, and how many doses you should get for said vaccine, such as you get about 3 doses to prevent polio, 2 doses for hepatitis A, 3 doses for hepatitis B, and so on. By just a few visits, you can prevent your child from ever having that disease. By beginning immunizations, you are not only protecting your child, but everyone he or she comes in contact with. Because you can not only catch these diseases as a child, but if you've never been vaccinated, you don't build up that immune system, and as an adult, you can catch these things that could harm you worse than if you were a child. Children under 5 are still developing their immune systems and are at their most vulnerable. This is why parents hear of children becoming ill even though they were vaccinated. Everyone isn't built the same, and everyone doesn't react to the things the same way. According to vaccines.procon.org, only about 30 cases annually are reported of children having reactions to a vaccine, and only about 10 to 15% are classified as serious, which means they end up in the hospital or something worse happens. Since 1990. That is a much smaller chance of your child being harmed from a vaccination than if he or she was to not receive it at all. As a parent, your main goal in life is to try to do the absolute very best that you can for your child. Sometimes the decisions may not be easy. I hope today I have convinced you of why it is important to give your children these shots. And if you already have children and have chosen not to, or if you're planning to begin a family in the future, I hope I have left you with something to think about. If you were told that one simple shot could prevent your child from ever experiencing this pain, why wouldn't you take it? Thank you.